Hello, friends and family. It's day 61, cycle 3, day 18. Welcome to my daily vlog about my quest to crush aggressive diffuse large B-cell lymphoma, stage 4, ICD code C83.39, and we are using immunotherapy and chemotherapy R-EPOCH to battle NHL, Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Can you believe it's day 61? That means 2 months we've been doing this. Thanks for coming along every day. Really appreciate it. Excuse me. Thank you so much for joining me on the journey. Let's get into my mental health HeadSpace Noodle. Alright, so today was kind of a medium energy day. I wouldn't say it's as low energy as yesterday, and it certainly is not as high energy as the few days before that. But it was okay. I got something done, but not everything done. And to be quite honest, I felt a little guilty about I had this day that I could accomplish everything, and I kind of was just medium energy, and I didn't accomplish everything on my list. But I'm definitely trying to be more forgiving and do what I can do. So that's what we're doing, and that's where we're going. So here is my quote, and then we'll get into the to-do list for the day. So the first quote. Only one today. It's a little longer. Attitudes are a secret power working 24 hours a day, for good or bad. It is of paramount importance that we know how to harness and control this great force. Irving Berlin. I thought that was a pretty good one. It really is about the attitude, and we have the power. We have the power to make it good attitude or bad attitude, and when we do that, that controls everything else. So not bad, right? All right, so let's get into the to-do list. What did I do today? One thing I did, well, I didn't write this down, but I'll mention, and I haven't recorded the PET video yet, so you don't know. I think I briefly mentioned that I was going to try and go low carb for the days leading up to the test. So today I reduced the carbs that I intook greatly. So had lots of eggs and cheese and all that kind of stuff. Protein and such. All right, so the first thing I did today, not sure if it was the first thing, but the first thing I wrote down, I'll say that, was hard boil some eggs. This morning I had scrambled eggs with a little bit of cheese, but then I hard-boiled some eggs, and I used my Instapot. I don't know how many of you are fans of the Instapot or pressure cooking, but fabulous recipe for hard-boiled eggs in the Instapot is the 5-5-5 method. So you put it on manual or pressure cook for 5 minutes, then you leave it in for another 5 minutes. So, and then you do the quick release after 5 minutes. So it's been in the pot for 10 minutes, 5 minutes under high pressure, and then 5 minutes, where the pressure's slowly easing out. Obviously, it's a little more than 5 because it takes some time to get up to pressure. And then you put it into an ice bath. So then 5 minutes in an ice bath. And when that's all done, your eggs are primo. A couple quick, and they slide out of the shell because the ice bath contracts the egg. So it's just a little smaller than the shell. And when you do the crack, it just pops right out. It's awesome. Okay, that's neither here nor there. Let's keep going. Oh, here's a quick little picture of my hard-boiled eggs once they were peeled. I did shower today because I intended to do the PET video and I was going to get all dolled up for myself, but I did not do that. But I did shower and that felt good. I did load and run the dishwasher, so that was an accomplishment. What else? I did do some cleaning. Not as much as I had wanted, but I did make some pretty good progress in both the living room or the family room and the kitchen. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then, just as a side note, I understand that there's a big ice storm coming our way, but we'll wait and see. Right now, we don't have any plans to leave the house until Thursday morning, so hopefully it's safe by then. And then I did more than once today, I think maybe twice during cleaning and maybe when I was preparing breakfast, I can't remember. Get my charity miles turned on and accumulate some miles. So I think I walked about 1.5 miles today on charity miles. Probably way more than that, but on charity miles. And that brings our team and Crush NHL total up to 30 miles with other folks walking. I wasn't the only one that walked today. Still, I can only see 5 people on our team because those are the folks that have walked. And we've accumulated about $6. And 12, I looked up the charity was called Hope Spreads Good Things. And it seems to be like a mental health type of, it's okay if you have a bad day, everybody can, that kind of thing. So that was all good. Thank you again to the team for walking. All right, so that's it for today. For to-do, for tomorrow I have work. I've got a robotics meeting. I did work on my crochet sweater some today, back to to-do list, and I plan to continue to work tomorrow. It's again worked in a big rectangle with the rectangle out of the center, and I think I have maybe 1.5 rounds left on the main sweater before I can sew up the sides. And then I'll have to see if it's what the length is. I might have to do a few rounds on the bottom just to get it a little longer, but not too much because I'm pretty short. So it might finish tomorrow, it might finish the next day. We'll see how that goes, but I'm not really pushing that one. I still haven't done my laundry, so that's on my list to do tonight or tomorrow. Hopefully I can get that done. And I still need to record and edit my PET scan video, so that's my plan. I was debating if I should wait until I go for the scan and get some video of me going, getting ready that day, and maybe even at the radiology place. But I think I'm going to try and get the video done that I have prepared, and then I could do a secondary one, maybe a follow-up, like, my experience. So maybe we'll do that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not much to take my camera with me and go out in the real world. I like talking to you guys like this, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe there's a chance for me to do the other stuff. I think it might be beneficial. Although I did see a lot of videos, I kind of tried to take a look online about, explanations of the PET scan, and there's some that are quite medical in nature, nothing kind of layman that I'm kind of planning. I did see quite a few cancer patients and other patients saying, well, this is my experience when I went for a PET scan. So I'm not against doing that, but there are already some folks that are doing that, so it's already available. We'll see. Okay, last thing, angel deliveries. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out. I had a friend was going on a Costco run and reached out to me, so I was able to get quite a bit of my Costco wish list, including lots of nuts for my low carb week, or at least half a week. I have to go through Wednesday. Thursday afternoon or evening, the carbs will be back. And not totally carb free. And some of that has to do, I don't know if you guys have done any research on carb cycling. I was researching it a few years ago. I have never executed it beyond a day or two because we had some other obstacles pop up. But it was very interesting. Essentially what they said was, when you're younger, everyone can really just avoid carbs. But as we age, especially women, we need a certain amount of carbs because of the way that our hormones interact. And if you go totally carb-free for an extended period of time, you get pretty miserable. So that was interesting. And that's where carb cycling comes in. So it's been a while since I did the research, so I'd have to go back and look it up. But they basically encourage you to have 1 or 2 days that are lower carb and then have a third day that's medium carb, so that you get enough carbs to make your body happy, but not too many that cause bad medical experiences. How's that for politically correct? Okay, so I digress. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today. And if you just came for the story time, we are done. We're going to jump into status. Thanks for coming today, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, so we're going to get into eating status. No nausea today. Mouth again, still chemo mouth, but no massive obstacles, just keeping on top of that taste. No teeth pain, no throat pain, so that's all good news. My weight is in range. Yesterday and a couple days before it was a little bit over the top, which maybe I need to make a new range, right? My fluid in was 86 ounces, which is about 2.5 liters. And my out was 2.9 liters. So I'm doing pretty good there. Thumbs up. All right. My other chemotherapy symptoms. My neuropathy seems a bit better. I did use my neuropathy cream last night, and I'll do it again tonight. We'll see how that goes. The hair loss, I think, is status quo. Let me give you guys a sample here. I did wash it. I saw a lot come out in my, when I was washing, but I don't think it's more than what has already been. But you guys let me know. Nose clots still, yes. Night sweats, headache, no. Fatigue, no. Red skin, no. Chemo brain, no. So all that's pretty good. No complaints. My sleep was awesome. 8 hours and 32 minutes. How do you like them cookies? Bet you're jealous, right? My movement was 7,100 steps. I'm still having some pain at the PICC line site. Not pain, but I can't explain it. We'll see how that goes. Vitals been fine. And the doctor news, the nurse contacted me, and she's going to come tomorrow afternoon to change my dressing. A little unclear. I mean, I know I'm on the schedule. I guess I'll wait and see how the weather looks tomorrow. And if it's crazy, I'll contact her and say, you want to wait an extra day? Because I don't want her to risk life and limb. It's not something that's like end of the world critical, like getting your chemo and stuff. So, I mean, I know she has other patients that need their medication. I'd rather she focus her energy there if it's very high risk. And then the next day we can deal with it. But we'll wait and see how that all falls. Maybe we won't get a big storm. Maybe we will. We'll see how it goes. All right, so I think that's all I have for you today. I really appreciate it. You coming along for the journey, and I appreciate your support. So, I just want to let you know I love you. Remember, every day is a gift. Live it.